Hey, nobody's there yet. Again, it's another impromptu live. I'm actually wanting to test my new microphone here. So we'll see if anybody pops on and hopefully you can hear me. I'll just give it a few minutes and then I will give an update as to what's been going on here. It's been a crazy month. So this is Beans Bag vlog number 19. Not sure if we'll get anybody on. Oh, I got one person on there. If you've popped on, please say hi. Let me know if you can hear me. I have a new lapel mic that I'm trying out. So I want to see if it works better than what I was using before. Oh, I got 7 people there. Who's out there? Say hi. Hello. Oh, Sound Dollar Studio. Thank you. Perfect. You can hear me. Great. Does it sound clear? Does it sound like it's a good connection? You hear me fine. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm not very organized. I just have decided to pop in. Hi, Linda. Perfect. So, hi, Diane. Okay, so maybe this lapel mic is the way to go for my tutorials, I'm hoping. You have to let me know if my hair interferes with it. I think my shirt's a little bit big, so it's kind of pulling it down, so I hope I don't give anybody a show. But yeah, the other mic that my brother gave me, it was a little bit too sensitive. It was picking up too much background noise and the sewing machine noise, so I got this $50 lapel mic from Amazon, so I figured I would give it a go. So I'm glad you guys can hear me. That's perfect. How is everybody today? It's Thursday. So I actually just wanted to come on. I know, hi Celia from Portugal. Thank you for tuning in. I know I had promised a whole bunch of tutorials for this last month and I didn't get through them. Hi Jeanette, thank you for tuning in. As if you saw in my community chat on my YouTube channel, you may have noticed that I posted that my husband was in a head-on collision on his Harley Davidson 5 weeks ago. He had a guardian angel because he walked away with only soft tissue injuries. The car that hit him, a write-off. His motorcycle is a write-off. Like, I do not know how he survived that crash. Like, I almost want to start crying. I'm just so incredibly relieved because I was very close to being widowed, I think, if it had been, oh, it could have been so much worse. So husband's doing better. Thanks, Jean. Yes, he's doing much better. He's back to work full time. He's been tinkering in his shop and getting everything ready for camping and everything because we're going camping in a week. So what happened was he was coming home from work. It was April 15th, I believe it was. And he was driving down, thank goodness, it was only a 60-kilometer-an-hour road, so he wasn't going too fast. But there was a, oh my goodness, almost midnight in Portugal. Well, thank you, Celia, for tuning in. Anyways, he was on a straight stretch coming home, and a new driver was distracted driving and she went to make a left-hand turn. So when she turned, his motorcycle hit her front tire and crushed in the whole front of her car, gnarled his motorcycle, flung him over the handlebars. So the handlebars were all twisted and backwards and he flew about 15 feet. And he said he actually thought his time had come. He didn't believe it that he was able to actually stand up and get himself onto the stretcher that went into the ambulance. Yeah, so the extent of his injuries were he has a torn MCL in his knee, torn ligaments, and a sprained ankle in his left ankle. His back is really sore. Every muscle in his body, of course, was strained. So yeah, he's very aware of every muscle in his body now. Again, he had to say goodbye to his beloved Harley Davidson, and I think that he probably won't ride street bike again. Unfortunately, he loved it, but his anxiety now with riding in traffic, I mean, it could happen to anybody. He's a great rider. But that's where I have been hiding for the last 5 weeks because I've been helping him with his physio and making sure he's okay and doing doctor's appointments and everything. That this week we're finally back to normal. So I am very, very relieved that he had a guardian angel on his shoulder. If you've watched my vlogs before, it was this time last year that one of my best friends, Sandy, who also, she was killed on her motorcycle. She was driving on the highway though, and a car turned in front of her and she T-boned it. And again, it wasn't her fault, but unfortunately it took her life. So this really hit home. It was almost a year and I almost lost my husband. I would not have been able to cope. Thank you, Sandal. I'm just so glad that he is okay. And it really shows that as much as he annoys me, I really don't think I could live without him. So I apologize to everybody. I didn't get the new Shambhala video done. I am still planning on doing it. Thank goodness for, I think it's Di Scarlet channel. She did it, but I am going to do it as well still. So that one is still coming. I actually have everything on order to do it. I just wasn't really up for being on camera at that point in time. So yes, but everything is on the upswing. I'm getting all caught up on my orders. I am taking care of myself, Jean. I'm as the best I can, of course. I'm just glad that my family is safe and everything. Yeah, Celia, please ride safe. I said, I'm from a family of motorcycle riders. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for tuning in. My dad has a Ducati and my uncle has a Harley. And I said my husband loved riding his Harley. I grew up on dirt bikes. I never drove street bike, but I did ride motocross and stuff for a little while. But yeah, it's not necessarily the motorcycle riders, it's the other cars. You got to be careful. So please, when you're driving, always look out for motorcyclists. And please don't be on your cell phones when you drive, because that is what happened for my husband to get hit. It's just one stupid mistake that a young girl made. She's absolutely devastated, and thankfully my husband wasn't hurt, because then she doesn't have to live with something like that. I just can't imagine. So on to better news. It is May long weekend here in Canada coming up. It's Victoria Day. We usually would go camping May long weekend, but because of COVID restrictions, we are allowed to be within our health authority to go camping. But I know the campgrounds are going to be absolutely packed. So we've decided to go the following weekend when it's not as busy. So I'll be working all weekend. Yeah, so I just thought I'd pop in, see what everybody's up to, let you know what I'm up to. I am back to working 6 days a week. All caught up on all my orders that I got behind on the last month. And then I'll be able to start focusing on doing some more tutorials and everything. So I do have that one Shambhala one coming up. I'm also going to do, I have an order for a Shambhala Brisa bag. So I'm going to turn that one into a tutorial as well. And then hopefully I will get time to do some of the other tutorials that I have promised, because I got to get back to it. Anyways, 2 new patterns that I started that I wanted to show. They're not necessarily brand new patterns, but new to me patterns. Lynn's Handmade, the Bend and Snap wallet. Awesome. Did you see the Fabric Fill Bolt sale? I did not. I'm going to have to check that out because I need more fabric in my life, always. Yeah, I'll have to go online and check out Fabric Fill and see what they have. Anyways, I swear this is one of my favorite patterns right now. This is the Bend and Snap by Lynn's Handmade. I actually did a little market and sold a bunch of these. This is Baby Yoda fabric, which I got from dresssew.com. They're now delivering in Canada. So they will mail it out. Before they wouldn't do that. And they have a great selection. So if you're in Canada, Dresssew has flat rate shipping, $15 in BC, and I believe it's $20 across Canada. They have amazing selection of fabrics, so make sure you check them out. Anyways, the Bend and Snap. Has anybody made this? It is awesome. I did cork on the inside. I said I sold so many of these the other week, and I was surprised. It's just awesome. Like, definitely check that out. How did the sale go? I did okay. For it not being a craft fair season and not being an actual craft fair, and it being at plant store, I did all right. I sold a lot of my Bend and Snaps, and I sold out of these. This is the new pattern by Sonar. It's the Triskel wallet. I made 4 of them for that market that I did, and they all sold out right away. And then I've been making them this week, and as I make them, they've been selling. So like this one, and I have another one like it, have sold already. So I'm going to make a whole bunch more while I wait for my Emmeline order to come so I can complete my other orders. But I mean, Sonar patterns are amazing to begin with. This is my favorite pattern of hers, I think, to date. Of course, it looks like I fussy cutted this, but that is just a fluke. That actually looks kind of cool. But my cork is from Cork Supply. This is the Indigo Butterfly, I think it is called. And then the inside, I have the eggplant colored cork. So yeah, the only thing I found odd about this pattern, but I understand it now, was that the card slots go opposite directions. But the reason that is how the material is on the inside. It's to evenly distribute the bulk, so it works good. Thank you. I love this wallet. I was actually making it for myself, but a client requested it, so of course I am giving it to her. So it's actually a super easy pattern. It was so easy to do. I created my own Cricut file, so it did my cutting for me, which is always great. Yeah, so this is my new favorite thing to make right now. I ordered in a bunch of cork. I'm going to make a whole bunch of these because I think they're going to sell out right away. Actually, while I have that, I'll show you the cork. I got my Cork Supply order today. So this is what I ordered to make more of those wallets. Whoops, as I'm dropping it on the floor. So this is a new one from Cork Supply. I don't remember what it's called, but you'll see it on the site. It's a bunch of butterflies. So I'm going to use this for the exterior of one of those wallets, and then I'm going to use this turquoise color for the inside. Hi Shirley, thanks for turning in. So I'm really excited to make this one. Again, I hope it's not boring me showing you my mail openings, but I'm super excited about my cork. I really like the cork. 1 second here. Oh, okay. So I got some leftover of this pineapple print from Cork Supply. It's got little, I don't know if you can see, they're little mini pineapples. So I got this scrap piece left here. So I'm going to use that for the exterior for Triska wallet. And then the new bright yellow. This is a new color at Cork Supply. I think they're going to be really nice together. So that's another combination. They got more of their leopard print cork in stock. So I got this cappuccino brown, I think it's called, to be the inside of this one. I said I'm going to go Triskel wallet crazy tomorrow. This is another new one from Cork Supply, and it's like a lace. It's really, really pretty. So that's going to be the exterior, and then I got the pearl white to be for the interior. And then finally, I got this purple flowery one. I can't say what this is called. I think it's called anemone, but for some reason I think that's a sea creature. So it's whatever this flower is. And then with the eggplant. So that is my plan tomorrow, is I'm going to go Triskel wallet crazy while I'm waiting for my hardware order to come from Emmeline so I can continue on with my, my custom orders. I am pleased to say that I am booked for custom orders right to mid-September, which is a little overwhelming at the same time, but I'm overjoyed that I have such good clientele. Hi Lauren, thank you for tuning in. So everybody can still hear me. This new mic is good. The new lapel mic is just kind of sitting right here. I probably just made noise because I touched it. But I'm thinking this is the way we're going to go for tutorials, because I hate wearing things on my ears, and I think the lapel mic might actually do it. Thank you, Elizabeth. I think I'm actually most excited about the turquoise and butterfly one, so I can't wait to do it. On the same note, I was just talking about dress sew. So unfortunately, they don't ship to the States yet. They barely ship. They just started about a month ago. They are downtown Vancouver. Will you put all the material? Where will I put all the, what are you asking there, Shirley? Where will I put all the material? Or I don't even want to show you my storage spaces because it's so overflowing. I have no room to keep buying all this, but I do, like we all do. I'm sure we all have our little piles of good intentions. So anyways, Dress Sew. I ordered some more from Dress Sew. I thought I'd show you some of the prints that I got. This one here, it's kind of a cool marbly These are all quilting cottons. I bought this one thinking about when the next Shambhala fringe bag comes out. I think this will be really fun for a fringe bag, whether I use a pink faux leather or leather even, or black, I don't know, but I don't know. I really kind of liked it. We can go, or in this video, that we can go and order from the same place. Oh, I will put a link down in the bio. Where I bought this cork fabric is Cork Supply. They are located in Trail, British Columbia, Canada here. I do believe they do ship to the States. Sherry is awesome, and Celia, I know you're from Portugal, and that's where all this cork is from, but yeah. Yeah, but I will, later on, I will definitely put the links to these places down in the description so you can click on them. But the only place I ever buy cork is Cork Supply. I know some of her corks are also sold through Emmeline Bags, but not as big of selection as you can get if you actually go onto Sherry's website, which is Cork Supply. But I will put that down in the link. The fabrics were Dressew.com, I believe it is, DRESSEW.com. Again, they don't ship down to the States or internationally. They just have started shipping in Canada. Before, you had to actually go to the store to get it. They're downtown Vancouver. But yeah, in BC, I believe their flat shipping is $15 and across Canada is $20. So again, they have amazing fabric selection. So I got that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these. I also got this one, which I like because it's like a snake print, but it's cotton. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet either. I just liked it. I got this one. At first I thought it was just a leopard print. I didn't realize until I got it here that it's actually Minnie Mouse. So that should make something super, super cute. I don't believe I didn't realize it was Minnie Mouse when I purchased it online, but I did. I purchased this one because I have a ton of the new Mora faux leather from Emmeline Bags in the new spicy mustard color, and I just think this is going to make an amazing lining for a moonwake bag that I want to make with that, so I'll probably use this. They have lots of license prints at Dressew. This one is actually, it's for my nerdy son. This is, I believe this is maybe, it's either Game of Thrones or Dungeons and Dragons or something. Can you talk about using the Cricut to cut cork and other? Yes, I will talk about that. Remind me in a couple minutes and I will talk about how I use my Cricut machine. So this I actually got for my son. He plays Warhammer and stuff, and he wants some dice bags. So this will be to make him some bags for his dice. And then I've been on a flowery kick. So I just bought a bunch of fabrics that I think are going to make amazing linings in future bags. Just because I thought they were pretty. This one I love. I actually got from Buckskin Leather. It's over there. It's on a big roll. I've been buying real leather from buckskinleather.com. They're based, Linda. Hi, Linda. I am from Raymond. I just finished the one with the baby diaper and used video. Oh, I'm glad that my video helped. You are welcome. Anyways, as I was saying, if you're on my Facebook page, you probably saw that I posted the leathers I got from Buckskin Leather. Leather is very expensive, but what I've been doing is been watching on their Facebook page, and in their photo section, they have kind of these bundles that are discounted like 35 to 40%. So you get they're probably not full hides. I think I got 43 square feet that were in 3 different kinds of leathers for $200 Canadian funds. So that each of those hides will make 1 to 2 bags depending on the bag, I guess, and how long the straps need to be, because some of the pieces aren't long enough to be, say, a crossbody strap or what have you. But I got this awesome green, and you can see the green in these leaves, and I think I am going to make the new lavender and twine bag that I can't remember the name of. I can't remember it, but I'm going to do it in the green, and this is going to be the lining, and that purse is going to be for me because I just love that, the green with the pink flowers. And then they're like sunflowers on the black fabric, but I'm actually think I'm going to make some bend and snaps with this as the exterior. I think that's going to be really pretty, and then use the cork with the either with the rainbow speckle through it, the black cork with rainbow speckle through it, or the black cork with the silver speckle through it for the inside. So yes, I had a little bit of retail therapy online at Dress Sew and Cork Supply, but you know what? It felt really good to go and buy that. Fabric makes me happy. What else did I get in the mail today? It was a big mail day. Blue Calla, that's right. So I buy my zipper pulls from anywhere from my Handmade space. Emmeline bags and Blue Calla are usually my chosen ones, but Blue Calla got in a new style. Those aren't them. They're almost like a teardrop shape. And I ordered them. They're bigger than I thought they would be, but they're actually really pretty. So I got this in all of the colors. I'll take it out of the bag to show you. Hi, Monica, North Norway. Wow, we're all the way across the puddle there. Thank you so much for tuning in. So these are them. I said they're a lot bigger than I thought they would be, but they're actually super duper cute. So I got them in all of the colors. And then I ordered these ones. These are my favorite Blue Calla pulls. They're just a circle pull. They're great for putting on wristlets and stuff as well, because you can just click to it. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much for tuning in. So yeah, I think that is it for my mail. I got some spoonflower stuff in too, but I haven't opened it, and that's in my cutting area, so we just won't worry about that today. Okay, somebody was asking about Cricut machine. I use my Cricut machine to cut all of my cork for my wallets. I know Lynn's Handmade has some SVG files that you can download, I think, for her. I want to say it was for the Pocket Pal. Oh, I don't remember. And also Sonar, she has some patterns that you can download for your Cricut as well for cutting. I will admit that I don't actually download the SVG files. I just make them myself. I'm not going to get into how I make them because it is actually a little bit complex, but I just do it all through Design Space. I take the measurements from the patterns that I've purchased. I make the shapes myself on my Cricut machine. And then once they're done, it takes me a little bit to do it. But then once they're done, and then you can use it for cutting all your cork. So I have a Cricut maker. I got it for Christmas this year, and it has just been awesome for cutting out wallets. I think the largest bag I've used it for is I did create my own files for the Applique wallet by Lavender and Twine, because I make those with cork. I cut out the fabric pieces myself, but I have it so it will do all the pieces. And if you know that pattern, you know there are many, many pieces to that. So it just helps, and it gets the shape perfect. So I love it. Bye-bye for going to sleep. Good night, Celia. Sweet dreams. I know it's midnight there. Thank you so much for tuning in so late. So on my Cricut machine, I do use the rotary cutter on it. And I choose heavy fabrics like denim, I think it's called. And I use more pressure when you're going through it. If you have a Cricut machine, you know it. Audio sounds real nice now. Hi from Scotland. Grumpy John, hi! Thanks for tuning from Scotland. My ancestors are actually from Scotland. I'm Irish, Scottish, and English. I think I'm 30% Scottish. My ancestry DNA came back as, which surprised me because I thought I was more Irish, but it turns out I'm only like 7% Irish. And then like the rest is English. So yeah, so I have Scottish roots. Who knows? What was I saying? Oh, the Cricut machines. So yes, Cricut Maker, they are expensive, but definitely worth the money. I have definitely had it pay for itself over and over now. So I just love it. I use the Stronghold, the purple mats. I think I have to replace my rotary cutter soon. Scottish is best. I guess so, now that I know I'm Scottish. It's pretty good. If you do a lot of cork, I would definitely look into getting the Cricut Maker. You can't do super large projects on it. I use the long 24-inch mats. And then I just cut out a big chunk of my cork, put it on, and it does all the, oops. Oh, sorry. My phone is at 20%, so I'm not going to be on here for very much longer. As well, Irish, Scottish, and English. Awesome, Jean. I think that anybody, a lot of people from North America come from those areas. I know my ancestors were some of the original settlers in Ontario, and then my grandparents moved back east to British Columbia when, well, my mom's side of the family came before my mom was born. My mom was born here. My grandparents were from Winnipeg. And my dad's side of the family were some of the original, they came from Ireland is what I thought, because I know that they're buried in Ireland, but apparently Ireland and Scotland are probably very close, and I obviously had some Scottish ancestors in there. But yeah, they were one of the first settlers here in Ontario, and my grandparents moved here to Kamloops when my dad was 4, I think. So yeah, and he's 67 now, so he's been here a long time. My background is Irish. My last name is McDonough. Oh, very cool. My maiden name is Gilbert. I think that's very English. I think it was French at one time, but what is the cork fabric company name? Lauren, the cork fabric is MM Cork Supply. They're out of Trail, British Columbia, up here in Canada. So definitely check her out. Sherry has like an amazing selection, and they do sell out fast, but she's constantly bringing more stuff in. Did I answer enough questions about the Cricut machine? Are there any other questions about what I use the Cricut machine for? Again, I mainly use it for cutting cork. So it just makes things so much faster, but have been a little intimidated by it. Haven't tried fabric yet. Linda, I tried fabric on it once, but I found that I was just faster cutting fabric myself. I use cork fabric all the time on it. It is so much faster, especially doing the wallets. I have done faux leather. It works just as good with faux leather. Again, I use the heavy materials like denim function, and then it chooses the rotary cutter. And yeah, it's great. I don't know what I would do without my Cricut machine when it comes to making these wallets. It just makes the cutting process so much faster. I was sitting on the fence. No, go and get a Cricut machine. Go and get it. It is a little bit of a learning curve. I actually went onto YouTube and figured out how to make my own files out of things rather than, yeah. And I sit down when I get a new pattern, and it takes me like half a day, and I can get it all in there. And sometimes it's off, but hey, you just have to fix it whenever it happens. So, what else? I don't know. Said I haven't been doing a ton of sewing because I was looking after my husband for a little bit while he recovered from his accident. Do you cut the NCW? I do cut the NCW. I can do it on the Cricut machine, but I've made so many NCWs and I'm so fast at cutting them out that I don't worry about it. They're all big pieces in the NCW. So I don't do that on there. I mainly just do the ones that have lots of little pieces because it can be really tedious cutting out all those little, especially where the card slots are and everything. I do love the Cricut Maker for the sonar patterns for like the tall wallets for doing the card slots where they're just straight lines, because mine would be all wonky and uneven. I do not, on the Cricut machine, punch the little holes beside each card slot. I actually got a little hand punch that goes like this that I love. I don't have it with me. I'd show you what it was. I got it on Amazon to do just the decorative holes beside it. I found the Cricut machine just made a mess of those holes. So I just get it to cut the lines, and then I hand punch the little holes. But yeah, the Cricut machine is amazing. Amazing. If you are making lots of wallets or smaller projects, I would definitely get one for cutting all that and save yourself some time. Again, I don't cut fabric with it. I just cut cork and vinyl with it. Yes, so we're 30 minutes in. I've only got about 15% left on my phone because I did not plan this very well. So I will admit it. I just really wanted to come in and say hi to everybody because I have been absent for the last 5 weeks. Again, I am so glad to be back. I'm so glad that my husband's here with me and not in the hospital and not injured. He's back to work full time. Yeah, my boys are doing great. I got vaccinated last week. I got my first Pfizer shot for COVID. So now we just have my youngest son, my 20-year-old son, actually goes Wednesday for his first shot. So things are slowly moving along here. And then once we get our second vaccinations, I'll be so happy. So